Thank you for joining us. It has been about a year since flash flooding devastated parts of southeast Keloland.
Yeah, one of the towns hit hard was Canton. As Keloland's Jordan DeSmet explains, the sudden onslaught of rain is still fresh in the people who live there in their minds, but the town has made plenty of progress.
Flash flooding in Lincoln County in June of last year turned creeks like this one into powerful rivers.
Canton was getting hit the hardest, and there were 2 or 3 times where we couldn't get in or out of Canton whatsoever because of water over Highway 18.
The rain left behind flooded streets and fields and damaged the Lincoln County Courthouse. The water also impacted the Canton Public Library.
The water in the basement of the library was probably up over our shoes, so maybe 2-3 inches deep.
Library Director Tracy Zylstra says she had learned from the flood that caused the destruction of this bridge in Lincoln County 10 years prior, so she avoided disaster by keeping the historical items stored in the basement off the floor. However, she was still concerned about the books upstairs.
We had dehumidifiers going. We had lots of shop vacs up here, soaking up the floor. And the issue was that the humidity in the library was high, which is, very detrimental to books. So it was important that we got the library dried out.
Luckily, Zylstra says she did not lose any books, but other people throughout town were not as lucky. Eventually, a pile of debris started forming at the high school.
That was a big, impressive sight.
Now, there's still some work that needs to be done. This stretch of 274th Street north of Canton is still closed because of a washed-out road.
It's long-term and still ongoing in some places. The initial cleanup was done quite quick, but then the long-term stuff, fixing places like the one behind me here, takes a lot of time.
But other places, like the library, are back to normal.
We are doing well. The library is nice and dry. We've had a very busy summer. We're loving every minute of our summer reading program.
And Canton will keep making progress.
It's something you kind of learn from history, and hopefully we can move forward positively.
In Canton, Jordan DeSmet, Keloland News.
Timmerman says the damage throughout Lincoln County was estimated at more than $11 million.